For 2 years, they've taken their protest to the streets.
We are Pro-Palestinians!
2 years of terror, 2 years of contraction of hope, 2 years of mass destruction.
Since Hamas's attack on October 7, 2023, Israel's bombing of Gaza has been a near constant. But while the fighting might have stopped, protesters here say they can't afford to.
Despite optimistic signs, we need to make sure that we keep the focus on those starving children in Gaza.
Abu Bakr Rafiq has just returned to Australia after the IDF intercepted the aid flotilla he was on. He says he was slapped, kicked and humiliated in custody, which the IDF denies.
And they did this with the goal that I will come home and I will remain silent. But to those IDF soldiers, look now, we will never be silent!
Police were out in force on the street, in the sky and even on water to ensure the march stayed away from the Sydney Opera House after the Court of Appeal banned it on public safety grounds. Without the Opera House and with challenging weather conditions, this was not the demonstration that protest organisers were hoping for. But they say that turning out now is as important as it's ever been.
We think this peace deal offers no genuine peace, let alone self-determination or a decent life ahead for the people of Gaza.
Stop!
Organisers say the crowd was in the tens of thousands. Police say it was closer to 8,000. But they had plenty of company in cities and regional centres across Australia. It's a protest many say they hope to stop attending in the future, just not anytime soon. Nick Dole, ABC News, Sydney.
As we go to air this evening, members of Sydney's Jewish community are attending a vigil in memory of the victims of the October 7 attacks. Fiona Willan is in Sydney's eastern suburbs. Fiona, how are they being honoured?
Jeremy, it's a wet and windy night, but that hasn't stopped thousands of people from showing up to pay their respects. They'll be doing that through song, through lighting candles and observing a minute of silence. One of the more emotional moments of the night is expected to be when we hear from the brother of an Australian woman who was killed in the October 7 attacks. Her name was Galit Carbone and she was a 66-year-old Australian-Israeli grandmother who was living in a kibbutz in Israel's south. When Hamas militants broke into her home, she was on the phone to her daughter in the moments leading up to her death. She was one of 1,200 Israelis killed that day, and as we know, more than 250 others were taken hostage. Tonight, the people here will also pray for the release of the remaining hostages in the days ahead.
Fiona Willan reporting.